Yes, sir. Blue Bloods with the intro again. How you guys doing today? It's another great day. It's October 20th, a beautiful Thursday here in California. This is another great episode of RSL, baby, RK Sports Lounge, you know what I'm saying? Where I bring you the recent stats, sports, and everything that's going on right now in sports, you know what I'm saying? Just want to start off before getting into the episode. Please tap in with your friends and family because we are getting around the holidays and mental health is a really big concern for me. I hope you guys can tap in with your family members and your friends. Let them know that you are there for them and you are willing to hear them out if they are going through times of struggle, you know what I'm saying? But let's get to the real deal and why we are here. We are here to talk about some sports, so let's get right to it. I am going to start today with some NHL. We have the Kings and the Penguins playing today. The Kings are 3-2 currently in the season, and the Penguins are 2-0-1. The game today is at 4 o'clock. Sorry about that. To be honest, who's going to start for us at goalie is a really good question to me because Quick as a starter right now, he is 1-2, and Peterson right now is 2-0. So in my opinion, I would go with probably Peterson just to start him because he is 2-0 and we are playing against the Penguins who are 2-0. So it's like, might as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Kings do start quick because, I mean, veteran presence, veteran leadership. But, you know, like I said, I would go with Peterson. Velarde right now leads the Kings in points and goals. Points are pretty much when they score goals and assist on goals too as well. So that's pretty clutch. That's really dope. Hopefully Velarde could, help us get this one tonight. Lead again in goals, but hopefully he's not the only one. We do need to have everybody contribute, and if we can have everybody contribute against the Penguins, because they are going to be nice. Crosby, I believe so. Crosby, oh, that dude is a stud. That man is a stud. So hopefully we can, we can play some defense, play stout, and get some good shots up against that team, and hopefully we could beat the Penguins and build on this 2-game winning streak the Kings are on. So they do play today at 4 o'clock. Tap in, you know what I'm saying? MLB, we do have some baseball games that went down yesterday. We had the Padres and the Phillies. The Padres came back and beat the Phillies. They won 8-5. The series is tied 1-1 now. Pretty much what started for the Padres is the 5th inning. They just erupted with 5 runs. Philadelphia just couldn't get out of that inning, and it was tough. It was really, really tough. And that was the reason why they won. That they came out that 5th inning, put 5 on the board, went up 8-5, and then Philadelphia just couldn't soar from there on. They just couldn't find it. But I mean, now it is switching over to Philly the next 2 games, and the next game is gonna be Friday. So it's gonna be very interesting. Honestly, this series is looking a bit more interesting than the Astros and the Yankees, which I'm gonna bring to you guys too as well. And the start for the Padres on Friday is going to be Musgrove, and for Philadelphia it's going to be Suarez. So it's going to be a good game, no doubt, because Musgrove, he's a good pitcher. He's a legit pitcher, and he gave us some fits too. So who knows? Hopefully, Bryce Harper, hopefully he can continue on the MVP form that he is on. And if Schwarber could contribute too as well, it's going to be huge. But hopefully Philadelphia can do it, man, because I don't want to see the Padres prevail. I just can't. I'm a true Dodger fan. I just can't. The other baseball game that we had yesterday was Houston in New York. Houston won 4-2. Verlander, he was slow in the beginning of the game, not gonna lie, but he ended the day with 11 Ks. Ks are strikeouts, if you guys don't know. And 6 of them, of the 11, were in a row. So that's pretty impressive because he is old, and a lot of people saying that he's coming at the end of his career. He's declining, not inclining or staying level. A lot of people might want to double check, bro, because as of lately, Mans has been pitching that heat. He is the reason why Houston is being the team that they are. Don't get me wrong, their offense here and there hasn't been consistent, and they did go into a game that went 18 innings. You feel me? So, but dude, Verlander, he is legit. He is, and I think he's gonna be a free agent next year. He's gonna be a free agent next year too as well. So that's gonna be interesting. I mean, hey, the Dodgers want to make a call, bro. We'll take Verlander, dude. I'm sorry, hey, take Kershaw. Swap. Let's do a swap or something. We can talk about it, but shit. Let's believe I'll take Verlander. And then you also have back-to-back home runs in the 6th inning for Houston. One by Yuli and the other one by Chase. So that's what pretty much, put Houston up ahead. New York, they just couldn't find an offense. Carlos Stanton and Aaron Judge struck out, I think, like all the times that they went up to bat yesterday. But, I mean, that's what you expect from them that are your home run hitters. They just, the Yankees just got to find a way to get, when they get people on base, just keep the ball in play so they're able to beat those runners in. Because clearly Houston can do it. I mean, they have people that can hit home runs too. But, I mean, once they get people on base and on board, they're able to bring them in and keep the ball in play. So that's going to be huge. The next game is today. Hopefully New York doesn't go in the whole 0-2, because if they do, I don't think they're gonna make it out this series live. They might take one game, but that's it. Next game is today at 4:40, on TBS. You have Valdez pitching for Houston, and then you have Luis pitching for the Yankees. Hey, this is a make or break right here for New York. If Houston can go out 2-0, Houston, Phillies, World Series. Banking now, I'm telling you. It's here or nothing for New York, man. We're going to see if Aaron Judge really about it. If he really deserves that MVP. If he say what we think he is. So, we'll see. But realistically, you know why we here. We're here because of this, you know what I'm saying? Repping the Memphis jersey because the Memphis Grizzlies didn't win yesterday. John Morant is really him. So I am going to start getting into these NBA stats, baby. Yes. You know what I'm saying? First game I'm going to talk about and get into is Pelicans beating the Nets. 130-108. The Pelicans shot 49% from the field. The Nets shot 44.9% from the field. But sheesh, you look at that score, 130-108. First thing that comes out the mind is like, okay, did KD not play? Did Kyrie not play? Did Ben Simmons not play? No, they all played. Ben Simmons did foul out, though. He did foul out. And he only had 4 points. I mean, it is his first game, first official game as a Net. Preseason really doesn't count. But yeah, he did foul out in his first game. And, Durant's going to be Durant. Kyrie's going to be Kyrie. But let me tell you the stat line right here from New Orleans real quick. You got Brandon Ingram, 31 minutes, 28 points, 10 for 17 from the field, 2 for 4 from downtown, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And you got Zion. Hold on. Zion, yes. 30 minutes, 25 points, 11 from 22 from the field, 9 rebounds and 3 assists. That already sounds trouble. Now, hold on. You got CJ Mr. McCollum, 31 minutes, 21 points, 7 for 16 from the field, 3 for 9 from downtown, 4 rebounds and 6 assists, baby. It was cooking up some gumbo in Brooklyn. New Orleans was serving them. Serving. They were serving a gumbo to them, man. I mean, KD, 32 minutes at 32 points, 11 from 21 from the field, 2 for 6 from downtown, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. But that wasn't enough. You got to play defense, man. You can't just play offense. You got to play defense. Patty Mills was one of the bright spots. 23 minutes, 16 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 4 for 9 from downtown, 1 rebound. But that's your bench player, man. You need more from your starters. This is why they're not having Seth Curry and Joe Harris right now is really hurting them. Those shooters, they play a big role. And then Kyrie, 34 minutes, 15 points, 6 for 19 from the field, 0 for 6 from downtown, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and he got a late technical in the game too for just, he thinking the refs that weren't giving them calls or the team calls at all because they just fouled out Ben Simmons at that moment in time too. So, I mean, there's no excuses at the end of the day. You got to show up and you got to play defense. KD showed up 32 points, but everybody else only 16 points and 15 points are the other 2 highest scores on that team. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work, Chief. That ain't gonna take you far in the playoffs. Best believe that ain't gonna take you far in the playoffs. And then Ben Simmons too. I understand, yes, it's just his first game, but you can't foul out, dude. Can't foul out, dude. You just can't. You just can't. You know what I mean? He isn't the only one that fouled out yesterday, too, because there was a bunch of games yesterday. Another person that did foul out was Julius Randle and the Memphis versus the Knicks game. That game did go into overtime, and Memphis ended up closing out the game 115 to 113. John Moran had 38 minutes, 34 points, 11 for 24 from the field, 3 for 6 from downtown, 4 rebounds and 9 assists. A big step up from Alabama, 39 minutes, 18 points, 7 for 14 from the field, 3 for 8 from downtown, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, and then he had Bane at 37 minutes, 16 points, 6 for 22 from the field, 3 for 13, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Bane had a terrible shooting day because he also did get hurt. I want to say around the midway of the third quarter. He had to go back in the locker room, but he ended up coming back out, but he just wasn't the same. You could see something was bothering him. But yeah, man, the Knicks were there the whole entire time. Memphis was up huge in this game, but they gave up the lead. The Knicks came fighting back. Julius Randle in 35 minutes had 24 points, 9 for 16 from the field, 2 for 6 from downtown, 11 rebounds and 6 assists. Cam Reddish was huge for them coming off the bench. 28 minutes, 22 points, 9 for 15 from the field, 3 for 6 from downtown, 5 rebounds. And then Brunson in his Knick debut officially in the regular season. He had 36 minutes, 15 points, 7 from 18 from the field, 1 for 4 from downtown, 6 rebounds and 9 assists. But I mean, like I said, Cam Reddish was a really bright spot for that Knicks squad. They came up, they showed out for sure. RJ Barrett could have did a bit more, but he just took a lot of bad shots at the end of the game. And then, like I said, Aldama for Memphis, man, coming up clutch because they will not have Jaren Jackson for the rest of this month because of a foot surgery that he had during the offseason. So him stepping up in the forehand, dude, that is huge. If he can continue that shooting that he has been able to contribute, because, I mean, that's really what they got him for. Memphis is not going to skip a beat. They're just going to get better because that means when Jaren Jackson does come back and he goes down to the bench, dude, they're going to eat. They're going to eat. It just all depends on, I hate to say, knock on wood, I just hope John Moran just doesn't get hurt. You feel me? I hope he just doesn't have an injury like Derrick Rose. I feel like Derrick Rose and John Moran are almost like one and the same. Almost one and the same because it's like they're so explosive, they're so quick, they're so agile, like they got that jelly. But it's like, when you move that quick and you have that so much explosiveness, it wears and tears on the knees. And that's my main concern. But I have faith in Dude. Dude is still young right now. Just man's can't be jumping over people and trying to land on people and stuff because that's how you do get hurt. You twist an ankle and stuff. But John knows what he's doing. John's him. He is him. If you don't know, he is him. He has a tattoo right here. It says him. He is him. Other stat lines, you know what I'm saying? Detroit versus the Magic. You had the number 1 picks from the last 2 draft picks going up against each other. Detroit did end up winning 113 to 109. Detroit shot 42.6 from the field. Magic shot 48.8% from the field. For Detroit, you had Bohan, 35 minutes, 24 points, 8 for 16 from the field, 6 for 10 from downtown, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. You had Jaden Ivey, 32 minutes, 19 points, 8 for 15 from the field, 2 for 4 from downtown, 3 rebounds and 4 assists. And then you had Cade Cunningham, man, 35 minutes, 18 points, 6 for 16 from the field, 2 for 6 from downtown, 1 rebound and 10 assists. Detroit, man, they got some players. They got some ballers out there. They're going to be legit. They're going to be real. Best believe. But there was a big accomplishment here today for Paolo Banchero, the number 1 draft pick of this year's draft. He did something that hasn't been done since LeBron's rookie year, which is had 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, at least in a game. Banchero's stat line was 35 minutes, 27 points, 11 from 18 from the field, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. So that's a pretty huge accomplishment right there. That already shows, hey, he's coming for that Rookie of the Year. And, if people don't look out, Orlando's going to make some noise. Just stay sleeping on him, you know what I'm saying? Just stay sleeping. You also had Jalen Suggs, 25 minutes, 21 points, 8 for 11 from the field, 4 for 6 from downtown, 1 rebound and 3 assists. You also had Wagner, 34 minutes, 20 points, 8 for 18 from the field, 2 for 6 for downtown, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. But I mean, the main thing about that game there was just being able to watch number 1 versus number 1. And Paolo Banchero, go look up his highlight that he had. He had a dunk over Corey Joseph, man. It was vicious. Vicious, man. They looked like they were about to call a charge. They called a block, and then you see Paolo, he just stood over him. Shalini. And with Shiley Ahami, you know what I'm saying? I'm number 1 around here. You know my name? I'm Mr. Paolo Banchero. You must not know me. You must not know me, man. But, hey, those teams are going to be looking pretty good. Jaden Ivey did look pretty good, too, in this first, regular season game. He's going to be nice, too. Don't sleep on these guys. This draft class in general got a lot of deep players. Even Jabari Parker and, I think it's Houston. Yeah, in Houston. Man, this draft class is deep. Too bad we can't have Chet Holmgren. Man, just had to get hurt. But I will. Other games that happened too, we have the Bulls beating the Heat 116-108. The Bulls ended up winning. Bulls shot 44% from the field. The Heat shot 46.3% from the field. The Bulls did not have Zach LaVine though, which is very, very interesting. They did not have Zach LaVine, but they still ended up winning 116-108. DeRozan, man, 36 minutes, 37 points. I think 14 for 22, 2 for 3 from downtown, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. Man, he should have been a Laker. He wanted to be a Laker. He should have been a Laker. I don't understand why we didn't make the move. Man, shout out Rob Pelinka for always fucking us over. You have AL2 as well, 36 minutes, 17 points, 7 for 14 from the field. 3 for 6 from downtown, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He stepped up big, and Zach LaVine not being there. If not, again, probably would have been a bit different. But there was also players on the Heat that did not show up. You also had Nicolo for the Bulls. He had 33 minutes out of him, 15 points, 5 for 13 from the field, 1 for 5 from downtown, 17 rebounds, and 2 assists. But for the Heat, some of the starters did not show up, bro. And some of the bench players. Jimmy Butler in 37 minutes had 24 points, 5 for 11 from the field, 8 rebounds and 3 assists, but that's not enough. It's not. You need more support. That's Jimmy Butler numbers and stuff, but it's like you need more support. You got Tyler Hero, 34 minutes, 23 points, 8 for 15 from the field, 4 for 8 from downtown, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Okay, you expect that at a time. That's what you expect on a daily. And then you had Max, 31 minutes, 22 points, 7 for 9 from the field, 5 for 7 from downtown, 7 rebounds and 1 assist. But that's it. Kyle Lowry didn't show up. Bam didn't show up. Duncan Robinson didn't show up. It's like, dude, how do you expect to be contenders again? You were this close. This close from beating the Celtics and being in the finals again. This close. And you can't be taking the steps back like this. You can't take steps back like this. You can't. You just can't. Like, Jimmy's going to do Jimmy. Hero, we expect this out of Hero not only if he can stay consistent, but it's like, bruh. You need Lowry and Duncan Robinson to step up, bro. You gotta have them step up, man. Like, it's getting kind of old. And Kyle Lowry, he got brought there to help that team, elevate that team, to that next level. But it's like, dude, opening night in Miami, that's how you guys play? I don't know. But we do have more NBA stats that I am going to bring to you. There's a couple more games I want to talk about and get into, and we do have some football to talk about too at the end of the episode. But before we get there, we are halfway through the show, so I am going to show another music video of the day. My boy Mac G, another banger, you know what I'm saying? Get this shit going for y'all. If you don't know, now you know. Go run it up, man.
Man, you can never work me out. I never been no bitch. And when the time's getting rough, you gon' see me switch. But my paper on the way now. Ain't got much to say now. Ain't still the debt to me. Your team getting paid out. The late nights and early mornings never forget. But it's all gon' be worth it when we riding on jet. I got my whole team with me and we laughing and shit. And I'm all feeling real, just how I imagine to get that. But that's just how we go. When you go and put the time in, steady grind, did look, mama shine. And it's time that it's coming, man. I swear that it do. And with every word I rap, I get closer to you. Cause I tell the truth, I'm in these rhymes, all when I lie. Write a story about myself, man. Time to fly. Man, time to fly. Man, time to fly. But this my story, you. Look, man, this my story, you.
Yes, sir, Mac G with the 97 right there, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Can't say it didn't have you bobbing. Can't say he wasn't bobbing with it, because I was bobbing with it. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? But, before we get back to this, you know what I'm saying? Go run it up, go tap in Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, Mac G, go look him up. I'm telling you, he next up, he the one. He the one, not two, he the one. But let's get back to some of these, NBA stats. We did have some more games that happened yesterday. I want to get into the Jazz and the Nuggets. The Jazz put a whooping on the Nuggets at 123, beat them 102. Jazz shot 50%, or 50.6% from the field. Nuggets shot 48.2% from the field. And man, off the bench, Colin Sexton, 21 minutes, 20 points, 6 for 12 from the field, 1 for 4 from downtown, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Who said count him out? Who said count him out down there in Utah? You know what I'm saying? Who said count him out? Yeah, Marketing 2, 33 minutes, 17 points, 6 for 12 from the field, 3 for 7 from downtown, 4 rebounds and 4 assists. And then Rudy Gay, yes, Rudy Gay, he's still out getting buckets. You have Rudy Gay, 26 minutes, 16 points, 6 for 8 from the field, 4 for 6 from downtown, and 2 assists. We talking about the Utah Jazz with no Donovan Mitchell and no Rudy Gobert? Oh, no. What do the Nuggets have to show for this? Joker had 33 minutes, 27 points, 12 for 17 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Little average. Yeah, Aaron Gordon, 33 minutes, 22 points, 10 for 17 from the field, 0 for 2 from downtown, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. All right. It's all right. Not too major. Yeah, Michael Porter Jr., 35 minutes, 15 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 2 for 4 from downtown, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. But I mean, 3 guys can only do so much. A lot of red flags are coming up for me for that bench. It does not show that Denver is very deep, which is going to be very concerning. Yes, no big numbers from Jamal Murray, but he is working his way back. He's coming back from his ACL tear and everything, so give him time, please. But a lot of red flags, man. You need a bench, Denver. You want to complete. I'm sorry. You need a bench if you want to compete. Other games, too, as well, you have the Raptors beating the Cavaliers barely, 108-105. It was a very good game. Very, very good game. Came down to the wire. A lot of missed calls, but can't blame the rest for everything. Raptors shot 41.9% from the field. The Cavs shot 49.4% from the field. Siakam had 34 minutes, 23 points, 9 for 20 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown, 11 rebounds and 1 assist. Gary Trent Jr., 37 minutes, 19 points, 5 for 12 from the field, 4 for 8 from downtown, 5 rebounds, and then OG in 38 minutes had 18 points, 5 for 12 from the field, 2 for 5 from downtown, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. For the Cavs, Garland did leave the game early. He did get poked in the eye by Gary Trent Jr. trying to catch a pass. And so there's not really a lot of stats line from there. I feel like if he was able to finish the game, though, they probably would have won. Donovan Mitchell had 35 minutes, 31 points, 12 for 21 from the field, 2 for 5 from downtown, 2 rebounds and 9 assists. Osman was huge off the bench for them. 28 minutes, 17 points, 6 for 12 from the field, 3 for 6 from downtown, 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Also, too, Evan Mobley was pretty solid. 36 minutes, 14 points, 5 for 19 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown, 6 rebounds and 1 assist. But like I said, if Garland would have never left the game, I really think Cleveland probably would have won this game. It would have been a great start for, Donovan Mitchell there starting there. But it's only one game. They didn't lose by a whole lot. It was, like I said, there was a lot of missed calls that happened there. The Raptors kept giving Cleveland chances. Just Cleveland kept messing up opportunities, man. Just not taking advantage of them, man. It is what it is. And the last game that happened at the end of the night that really caught my eye was the Suns versus the Mavs. The Suns ended up winning 107-105 after being down 22 in the third quarter. Wow. Devin Booker had 41 minutes, 28 points, 10 for 20 from the field, 1 for 1 from downtown, 5 rebounds and 9 assists. DeAndre Ayton, 30 minutes, 18 points, 8 for 11 from the field, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. Pretty legit. And then he had Cam Johnson, 27 minutes, 15 points, 6 for 13 from the field, 3 rebounds and 3 for 6 from downtown, and 3 rebounds. And then I have to bring up David Lee right here because man said the game winner came off the bench, 20 minutes, 11 points, 4 for 8 from the field, 3 for 5 from downtown, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Nothing major, but he did hit the game winner. Mans came in and sparked something for that team. Really sparked something for that team. So, I mean, shout out to dude. I know Golden State's gonna be missing them because their bench is not really look too deep right now. But oh well. Doncic in 37 minutes had 35 points, 10 for 23 from the field, 2 for 10 from downtown, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. He gonna get Ja that running the money for MVP. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be down to them too. I'm picking Ja up. Christian Wood off the bench, 24 minutes, 25 points, 9 for 15 from the field, 4 for 7 from downtown, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Spencer Dinwiddie, 28 minutes, 15 points, 6 for 11 from the field, 3 for 5 from downtown, 3 rebounds and 3 assists. But man, Dallas just couldn't hold them on, man. You got a 22-point lead and you gave it up. Luka, honestly, he tried to make a statement at the end there, but man realized on the threes too much. Tried to shoot a 3 for the win, and he ended up missing it. But it is what it is. I mean, they should have never gave up the lead regardless. It's on Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd should know better, but it is what it is. Other games that did happen that day, though, we had the Wizards beating the Pacers 114-107. Rockets losing to the Hawks 107-117. The Timberwolves beating the Thunder 108-115. The Hornets beating the Spurs 129-102, and then the Trailblazers beating the Kings 115-108. And today we do have some NBA basketball too. We have the Bucks and the 76ers at 4:30 on TNT, and we also have the Clippers and the Lakers. Hopefully the Lakers can go to 500 and get the win tonight. Cause dude, we better not lose back-to-back games, let alone to the Clippers, bro. We just can't. Please don't do it to me. Please don't do it to me. It's too early for me, man. It's too early for me. Don't do it to me. And then NFL 2 to end off the day for today's episode. We do have the Saints and the Cardinals at 5:15 on Amazon Prime. Amazon needs to change that shit, bro. I don't know why they decided to play these games on Amazon. These games suck. They should be televised. I don't know what makes them think that people are gonna try to get Prime just to watch these games. It ain't been asked. It ain't been important. The Cards are getting D-Hop back tonight. So, they're going to try to snap that 8-game losing streak. And then there's no Thomas and no Landry for the Saints tonight, too. So, and Winston's a game 10 decision. So, if you have Tyson Hill on your team, today is the day to play him, for sure. But that wraps up today's episode. Another great episode today here in RSL. You know what I'm saying? Please like, subscribe, share, do it all. Run it up, please. I hope the Lakers better win tonight so I can wear a freaking Laker jersey. I want to wear a Laker jersey, goddammit, for the right reasons. But we'll see. LeBron, AD, y'all better show up. Y'all better like, subscribe, share, do it all. Peace. RK out.